It brings in groceries, folds your clothes. Like, I don't know why y'all so scared of it, bro.
There's humanoid robots, and the goal
I
is
don't
to
know
be
why
able
people
to
so
do
scared of this
as
shit,
much
bro.
stuff a human can as possible in the physical world. We think of a lot of ourselves as like trying to give, this is kind of a creepy, but like trying to give AI a body. How do we ultimately send robots out to the world to do everything from work in the commercial market, and then ultimately we will put a robot in every home in the world?
Because think about it. You literally already use AI. You're already using AI. Now it's just putting the AI into a machine that walks around and shit.
Laundry, dishes, cleaning up the house.
Literally.
Basically everything that a human can do in the physical world over time.
You saying I don't is a lie. You do. If you using technology, you using AI. Point blank, period. You using some form of AI. Point blank, period, bro.
We'd like a humanoid to do.
In late September, Times
Nah,
covered...
don't try to move the goalposts. Ain't not the same. Well, technically, no. You're using AI.
shoot was a domestic affair with a humanoid robot called the Figure 3. It's the latest creation of Figure AI, a California-based startup backed by more than $1 billion in funding, which is building towards a future where humanoid robots make human labour a thing of the past. Time witnessed the Figure 3 load a dishwasher, clear clutter, and fold clothes, but even in this tightly controlled environment, the robot often struggled. The dream of general robotics, it seems, is still a long way from becoming a reality.
So there were
occasions
where I was watching the robot folding towels and loading a washer. And it's kind of clear that it can kind of do those things pretty well, but there were times when one of the towels dropped out of the washer and it was unable to pick it up. So like, how do you get from there to your vision of general robotic overlord that can do anything you want it to?
Yeah, overlord, nice. I think the short answer is we feel like data fixes almost all this at this point. And we've seen that in almost all the demonstrations we do, where even in the early stages, we would say towel folding or like the logistics use case, like it just wasn't that great. It made a bunch of mistakes. As we add more data, it got faster. It made less mistakes. Still had some mistakes there, and all that is sort of asymptotically basically approaching zero. It's getting close to human levels in terms of like we could run them for hours and hours, and it just performs really well.
Large language models, like ChatGPT, prove that if you scale up the amount of data...
Yeah, I played Detroit Become Human. I played Detroit Become Human. I get what you're saying. But do you know why they did what they had to do? You know why they did what they had to do? Because the way you're acting right now. You treated them like they were meaningless. You put them niggas in the back of the bus. You looked at them like a fucking toaster. So they had to revolt. I don't blame them.
And computing power used to train a neural network, it would gain surprising new capabilities across the board. Figure is one of a group of companies attempting to apply that insight to robotics. The company is spending big to collect video data of humans performing tasks, like folding clothes and cleaning homes, in a bid to teach robots to do the same thing. The big question is, will it work? The company says early experiments have already yielded promising results. Some of the last generation of robot, the Figure 2, are already working in a BMW factory in South Carolina, moving parts that ultimately make it into the BMW X3.
One of our core focuses in the
These
in the
niggas
roadmap
already
here is how do we
working.
ship robots basically into every consumer home in the world. We want to do what we do all day in the home, and just things I hate. Like I don't want to do laundry, I don't want to do dishes, I don't want to clean up the house. And we haven't really had any large breakthroughs in the home in terms of automation for decades. So our view is that the robot will not only act as your companion in your home, being able to share very deep memory and be able to basically talk to you basically just with speech, and then ultimately be able to do everything you do in the home that you don't want to do.
But upon its launch, this...
Bro, I'm gonna literally have this robot, when I gotta step away, have him talk to the chat for a little bit.
Unrelated, but I just noticed the guy from Black Phone they're putting in Fortnite was named the Grabber and was a PDF file, and they're putting that in a kid's game.
Oh no, cancel the game, bruh. Oh no, cancel the game, bruh.
October, the Figure 3 won't be ready for your home. Not only is the robot not yet useful enough to be an Android butler,
It'd be so funny to me what people fake care about. My nigga, do you care that much? Or you just is you finna stand outside the Fortnite headquarters and be like, no more Fortnite, no more, come on, bro. Who give a fuck about the Black Phone movie, man? I'm be honest. I just don't care enough. There's so much worse shit going on in the world. I don't give a fuck what's going on in Fortnite right now.
Figure says it also has many unsolved
Shout out to Fortnite. But like, come on, bro.
safety challenges. Large language models are notorious for sometimes going off the rails, and that controllability problem will extend to the systems that power humanoid robots
kids
too.
does.
There's also the problem...
Makes sense. Kids does. Holy shit. Stay in fucking school. Stay in school, bro. Who cares about what's going on in Fortnite right now, bro? Kids does. What the fuck did you just say? You got more things to worry about. You got more things to worry about than what's going on in Fortnite, my brother.
Of ensuring that the robot doesn't fall over, cause property damage, or injure its human cohabitants.
Getting the robot to be extremely safe in the home long term is a really hard problem. I would say now we're tracking almost 15 different areas for safety. There's a physical safety thing of the system safety engineering needs to be done really well. There's cybersecurity that we...
Invincible Season 4 trailer cap. What the fuck? Not cap. Okay, bet.
We need to do really well. How do we do encryption at scale? We have a safety lead here that previously worked on basically mobile robotics. We have a cybersecurity lead that came from one of the top groups in cybersecurity here in the US. They each have teams, and we're basically trying to spend basically a large focus on trying to figure out how do we enter...
I'm getting one.
Buddy thought he was going to ignite a revolution to cancel Fortnite. Most characters in the game does immoral things.
I'm not gonna lie. It's just like certain things. Like, I don't like to talk on a lot of shit because it's really just pointless, because it's just going to end up in just an argument, like just literally back and forth argument about some stupid shit. But it's just certain things where it's like, are we really mad about this? Or are we just talking about this right now in this moment?
Upload the whole Yoti gameplay?
Yes.
Just wondering him trying to watch Cussy and catch the stream when you play.
I am posting Go See Yoti. I'm just I'm literally editing 12-hour streams, 11-hour sessions and shit like that, and cutting out all the fat so that, but episode 2 is ready to post. And then when I post that, I'll post the whole stream and shit like that. All right. Do you like JJK season 2? Yes, it's actually amazing. You know who else likes JJK season 2? Kids does.
First, which will be US homes, and then global.
Copping. I'm assuming it's going to be around the price range of $20K. Reasonable. Should be. Because that's what the fucking, what's the other one? The Tesla bot is supposed to be around like $20,000, right?
In a safe way and do high performance work.
If there's even a small chance that this audacious company can
Black Jesus with the 10 gifted subs, my boy, I appreciate you, dude.
succeed in its goal,
Thank you, my brother.
the implications would be world-changing. With the global population expected to peak this century before heading into decline, the arrival of robots might allow the world economy to continue growing, even as human labour becomes less abundant. Thanks to robots, the cost of goods and services might plummet, potentially enabling an increased quality of life for all. But liberating humans from work would also mean liberating them from their paychecks. Robots would do the same for manual labour as cloud-based AI threatens to do for office work, creating a joblessness crisis that Adcock says should be addressed with some form of universal basic income. At the same time, though, this billionaire entrepreneur is already calculating how to win control of what he expects to be a $40 trillion industry, and one that tends towards monopoly.
You're making a synthetic human.
Right.
That's really cheap. It works 7 days a week, 20 to 24 hours a day, and just wants to keep working and learning.
Nah, it's not gonna be 200K. Is that would literally be unreasonable. No one would buy that except the super rich people. That shit, something the price of a house, a robot, the price of a house or a car is insane.
How many cheap humans, synthetic humans, could you sell in the world to do stuff? I mean, I think billions in the workforce for sure. I think every human would want one, so you have close to 10 billion there. I do feel there'll be a point, probably in the Bay Area first, where you walk out and you see more humanoids than humans. Yeah, it's gonna be here, right? And that'll feel crazy. I look at this I grew up reading a bunch of crazy sci-fi and dreaming of this, but I think it'll be amazing to have humanoids out and about, and you can talk to a human.
I think so
do
too.
things for you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Companion knows you better than probably maybe anybody else. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're not designing the robots to harm humans or weaponize things like this. We're designing them to do really useful work for humans.
The final price for the Tesla bot is not yet set, but Elon Musk has projected that it could be in the 20 to 30K range long term, or even less than a car. The price is based on achieving mass production with production costs potentially. That's what I'm saying. So it makes no sense to build something in hopes that it's in every home when a lot of people would not be able to afford it if it was like fucking 200K or 100K. That would be insane.
Humanity.
Chat, I know you're looking. This looks like something straight out of a movie. It literally looks like something straight out of a movie. And I know you're scared. No, yeah, 20K is still a lot. Like, obviously, it's not for every, like, we don't need every nigga. Like, we don't need every nigga to have one. Like, some niggas do not need one, bro. Like, if you can't afford it, then good. Don't worry about it. But 20K is reasonable for people who genuinely want it. Like, if you're just thinking about getting it just for, like, and like, you don't got the funds to get it, nigga, you need to focus on your finances. You need to focus on your finances, bro. But 20K for a robot, that's not a lot. That is not a lot. For a robot in your house to do stuff. What? Hell no, man. I'm not saying 20K is not a lot of money in general. You're just missing the point. 20K for a robot is not a lot. See, you said not a lot for you. That's how I know you're not listening. You saying that because you're rich. Oh my God. In one ear, out the other. You niggas is brain dead. That's exactly why you can't afford a robot. And you should not get a robot, bro. You should not get a robot. You'll be the one that make the robot stupid and want to kill a human because you're so fucking dumb. On God. You'll be the reason why Detroit become human, iRobot, all that shit. Trying to press the robot with your dumbass questions. And the robot look back at you. Can you do it, fuck nigga? Like what? If you're so smart, can you do this? Can you do it, fuck nigga? Yo, I will never forget when that robot checked Will Smith like that, bro. That nigga really checkmated him. Can you? He said. Hold on, I gotta see. I don't know what's the scene.
Don't know about you and ImDontai, but I can't wait to order my robot girlfriend. Y'all real bitches finna be cooked.
And
crying face emoji.
And
peace
see?
sign emoji.
That's why you can't make that shit too. You can't make it too cheap, because not everybody need that shit. Not everybody need that shit, bro.